Test audio. There we go. All right, we've got some winners to pick today. Or winner to pick, rather. And I'm going to be taking them all down here from previous screenshots and whatnot. I'll let people kind of start getting in. And all of that. Man, still can't seem to lock it in. There we go. That's better. So, for a free Star Wars print, I'll put up the rules again here. But before I do that, I'm going to check on everything. We've got some people with some entries. Let's put them in on their paper. We've got Valor Queen, 3CE, John Rundle, 22. Got Oodles. Hello again. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll probably slide this over, actually, since I'm facing this way mostly. Bruh. Yes, Jason, were you in on, let's see. I'm going to put you down, Jason Enos. Oh, I keep losing that. Unless I did something that entered me. I forgot the rules. Did you share the stream? For some reason, I thought you shared the stream. If you didn't, then technically no. But that would be all it would take. There's one more I'm forgetting. Besides snow. No snow's in. Valor Queen, snow. Got some more. I know there's more. I've taken screenshots, so I'm going to look at those next. But I want to double check these first from our previous conversation. Well, the stream's still going, so you can share right now and be entered. That'll give you at least one. Valor Queen gets 3. I think John Rundle gets 2. I'll check it. Oodles at least 1. Snow at least 1. Yeah, share away on Instagram. I'll also put in here the rules one more time. Whoops. There it is. So for those of you who are still wondering maybe what this is about, I've got a quote up. It looks like it's coming from Streamlabs, just talking about the giveaway. And I'm giving away a free print. The free print is acquired, or was going to be acquired, by you posting this stream, sharing it, basically, whether it's with Instagram or Facebook, and letting people know basically that I'm on here streaming, and I'll give away a free print signed, delivered to you anywhere in the United States, currently. And all you have to do are those two things. Now, there were 3 days, so you could enter it 3 times. And that's kind of where we're at. So I'm going to double check, make sure we're streaming to a couple key places. It should be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. Okay, you are entered. So I got you down once. Let's see, go to Joe's Studio. Good. We're live. Okay, John Rundle is sharing on this one. All right, I got you down. Did you share before, John, as well? Yeah, I thought you shared earlier. Now, did you share today, or was that yesterday? Did you share yesterday? Probably tell Snow I'm doing the giveaway. Yeah, earlier today. I thought you had, so I have you down for at least once. I didn't want to jip you. You may have done it once before, yesterday as well. Yep, on Facebook. That's what I thought. Okay, so 2 for you, right? I'm gonna cut these up, put them in a hat. Okay, I got it. Yesterday as well on Facebook. Very cool. Thank you. Let's see. You are welcome. Oh yeah, I was letting Snow know, doing the giveaway. I got it. Enos. I see the share. All right. All right, now I'm going to check some of the screenshots. There are a few other. Nice. I'm getting a few questions coming through here. message back shortly. There we go. They happened to catch me while I was on. Okay. Asking about a commission piece. Really cool people. Veterans Sportsman Alliance. Really awesome people. Asking Snow. Oops. Hey Snow, how many times did you enter? 1 or 2 or 3? And then I don't know, I kind of went back and forth because my brother has been doing some stuff and sharing and everything, but I feel like that's almost wrong. However, his wife got on and also I believe shared. I may end up putting her in there, but I don't want to feel like I cheated the system in any way. So I'm asking them about that right now. Oh, we got a new like. Brett Johnson has liked the stream. Thanks, Brett. By the way, you're always welcome. Did you mean to enter? LOL. From who? Oh, so my entry is now valid because I entered. Let's see. Put on a little Christmas music too. This was a little watercolor from earlier. A lot of you saw that probably. A little Christmas vibe. Let's see, getting some more messages. Let's check them out. So it's Friday. By the way, if you did enter 3 times, it could only have been Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay? There's not like anything else. It just would have had to happen in those times. Saturday and Sunday. There we go. Alright, so I got Snow down for 2. Alright, now I'm going to check those screenshots. We had a few others. Here we go. I think Germs did. Germz. Thanks for sharing. Who else we got? Hey, I appreciate it. Over there, Brett Johnson. Happy Thanksgiving from everyone in the VSA family. Definitely. Like I said, I've got your messages. I'll shoot you some info back soon, and I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and love what you represent and what you do. Appreciate it. Let's see. Becca and the Bear. She was entered. All right. Valor Queen, hello. Stream going okay for everybody? Everything looks good, sounds good? I'm putting down names, Snow. And start ripping these out. Good, 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 good. So, fun fact, I got a commission, a very large commission to do. A big number. And it's going to be 2 pieces. One is in here somewhere, and it's already done. Not already done, it's already wrapped. Everett wrapped it today. Gallery wrapped it and whatnot. And it is a 7 by 5 foot piece, I think. And then there's another piece coming. That's going to be 15 feet. We got John Rundle in there. We got Valor Queen. We've got Snow. We've got Oodles in there. I'm not going to put my brother in there. How'd everybody's Sunday go today? My in-law side of the family is they're all Packer fans. They had a rough game today. Almost came back and won. It's right at the last moment. Really kind of just lost it. I think it was a fumble. Oof. It's hard on a lot of people. Okay, so I think I've got everybody. I'm going to do one more double check. If anybody never heard me talking about you as getting entered in, let me know. But I'm pretty sure based on the screenshots I have and everything, I've got you guys in. What's up? Ever Singing? How's it going? Doing our giveaway announcement here in a second. I was just getting everybody into the bowl. I want to lose them there. With all due respect and seriousness, I appreciate everybody plugging away, sharing the stream, letting people know what's going on. I told him, Ken, that you can't be in it, so sorry, dude. You can't get a free print from me. It could be rigged. We could be using Dominion software. All right, Snow said she was on the phone, but she knows about it. Yep. Poor bro. Yep, I know. That's what happens. All right, well, here it is for a free print, signed, sent to you. I think we're about ready to do this. You guys ready? I was thanking everybody. Thank you so much. You've made this a lot of fun. I've seen a lot of growth in the stream, and sometimes they're little steps, but they've really been coming up a lot on the other platforms. YouTube's had quite a bit more than I thought, and even Facebook has really gone to town, so I appreciate it so much. I want to keep growing it and develop this kind of atmosphere of having some fun, doing art, and then, you know, just chatting is fine too, and talking about things, but it's just how it is. It can always he can always guilt you into making him one. That's true, right? Yep. By the way, don't forget to check out things like the website. For these size originals that will be available, some of them may not, due to how I'm going to handle the sketchbooks and whatnot, but a lot of the watercolors are going in and on the website, the ones we are choosing to allow out there and everything. So yes, thank you, Ever Singing. Check those out. If you're not following one, definitely jump on. Even the Instagrammers right now aren't knowing about this, aside from Snow and a few others who participated. Because I'm slowly but surely narrowing down the focus in on probably Twitch, and then a little bit, obviously, I'll keep hitting up Facebook and YouTube for a while. Eventually, I'll have to kind of make a decision, so about how that'll go. But we did it. We're here. We made it. I've got some really exciting things coming up December 1st as well. I'll announce officially, possibly even just before that, I'll announce officially how the print system's going to work and the art club that I might be getting together and all of that. So we're still working out the final details, and we will get that going. All right, let's do this. Let's see. Some drum roll. Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly what I meant when I searched it, but I guess this will work. All right, everybody's in. It's above my head. I'm going to start mixing them a little more. All right, hands are clean. Hands are clean. Shaking it up. Here we go. You guys ready? Our winner of the free print is Valor Queen 3CE. Congratulations to you. You are the winner of a print, Star Wars print. I'll send you a whisper, and I'll give you a free print. You know what? Since she's won, I'm going to do another one. What? Yeah, I can do that. We're going to do another print. You guys ready? Here we go. This is a thank you. Good job, Valor. I'm doing another one. Let's do another one. Mixing it up. And it is Snow. Snow, you are the other winner. So we're going to do dual winners today. Congratulations to both of you. I'm going to sign 2 Star Wars prints. I'll send you what selection you can choose from, and we'll try to send those out to you right away. Snow way. That's awesome. All right. Thank you again. I'll probably stick around if you'd like. I'll probably be working on a little bit more. It does pay to hang out here. That's right. I like it. Snow definitely deserves it too. She's been here since the beginning of things, and she's collected from me with real money way back when I was just starting at XCon in South Carolina. That would have been on the beach there, Myrtle Beach. What, like at least 5 years ago, maybe sooner. Anyway, so cool. I'm excited for you guys. And I will send you messages. Let's go here. Now, I have a couple of things to do. How long have you streamed? Not long. I don't know. I guess technically I own the channel for a while ago. Yeah, and I've been on Instagram for quite a while. And I used to use Lula TV to start doing multi streams, and that's when I started getting some more activity with people asking about, you know, how to draw and, you know, wanting to see me paint and things like that. So that's kind of grown a lot with people checking it out. Yeah, it's an interesting world, and even this time period right now, I'm seeing way more people doing live things and everything with their businesses and whatnot. But I think that's, you know, good for them. I hope everybody can continue to push and become, you know, what they want to be and do what they want to do. And we're people who want connections. We want to make connections, I think, and that's a big deal. And any chance we get to continue those connections in even this format is really cool. And it's neat. I mean, you get to basically see as I see as something gets created. And the same thing for you, Jason. Yeah, especially with the Rona out there, right? But being able to see as I see is something special that not a lot of people are going to be privy to without something like this. I know I love them, man. I plug right in every time I've seen one of my favorite artists start doing what they're doing, and any chance I had to learn, that's how I do it nowadays, you know. What's his name? Famous guy. Oh, left my mind. It's gonna give me a second. The guy who basically owns Tesla, started Tesla. Yes, Musk. Thank you. I think he was the one. If you look it up, he's got a quote, and obviously it'll probably come with certain angles of disclaimers after and before, but he was the one that said, you don't need to go to college to learn anything anymore. Everything is available for free. Everything's free. All information and learning is free. It's like, well, and I mean, he's right in a way, right? Because of people like all of us out here that do this kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that I know everything about art, but you start picking up things from everybody. And education can be free in that sense, in a lot of ways. He did preface that by saying there are some professional fields that require a lot of extra information that might not be available, obviously. And that is not to replace that is not to replace any, how would I put it, methodology of teaching, you know, that might be more powerful than someone else's. So anyway, those weren't my words. I guess all I'm trying to say is we live in different times, right? Exactly, with the right teacher. Yep, Orson Welles said, there is no trade that is a great mystery. You can learn the high points within 2 hours. Huh. Well done. Well said, my friend. My fine feathered friend. I'm starting an art channel tomorrow. Stuck figures, but stick figures for sale for 5,000. Exactly, right? There's also a lot to sift through. Is probably the other side of that. That it still exists out there, right? So. Reality is reality, and we gotta deal with it. There are people who cheat the system all the time. Alright, let me reset this up a little bit. I really wanted to plug away. Did you do your 2 hours of trade practice? Yeah. I'm just Siftage. Oh, nice. So I thought I would do a couple more pieces that I want to do, like another face or something, but I'm not sure who to do. Who would want to plug in on what? Like right now, what would be fun to watch? I've got a number of ideas. Maybe I'll bounce around a little bit between them and see what pushes me over the edge on a couple of them. Yeah, Snow, sorry, was on a call. What did I miss? Yes, Snow, you won. I will send you some info. I am a little bit earlier tonight. I want to get some sleep tonight and everything a little bit sooner. The boys go in for full-on school tomorrow, which means no like sleeping in and then going to school kind of stuff anymore. But anyway. That and just ate a bunch of crap food, and yes, you did, Snow. You won. Seriously, I'll send. It was a double header winner, so you and Valor Queen won, and I drew twice out of the hat. So congratulations. I'll be sending you both messages with your choices. Thanks for jumping over. I'm thinking another kind of watercolor face would be cool. I think it'd be cool to do a face that's not even necessarily recognizable, but has like a lot of grit or something to it. Anybody got any ideas? Oh, I just cracked my back. Any feels? Let's see. Like a Clint Eastwood, or like a Cuban man smoking a cigar and his face is all like, whoa. Draw the invisible man's face. Nice. Yes, we're done for the night. Thanks for plugging in. No, just kidding. JK. Logan turned out really good. Ever singing? I haven't forgotten about the Superman cover. We've gotten a little bit further on that as well. I'm looking at Christmas scenes. Let's see. Yep, Sean Connery. I did Sean Connery. Oh, Alex Trebek. That's true. Hey, Josh. Yes, I do commission work upon request. If someone has a request and an appropriate pocketbook, of course. Jason, thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate you coming by. Yep, have a good stream, man. I will have a good stream. Good night. Yeah, Josh, if you'd like, you can message me if you would like to take, if you'd like to shoot me a specific image or something you like done. If you're talking about doing something, I've had people do that with the Star Wars ones, stuff like that out of the sketchbook. And if you're on the stream, I've been doing sketches for $100. And those I've had people claim before I've started them. I did a couple, and the guy added on a couple more. And I did those after I did the live session. So if you met in the live session, I have done that before, and on this stream even. And I also, so I take requests and will do it for the commission value of a sketch, or then you can upgrade to a watercolor, or possibly a gouache, which sometimes is more, but basically if it's a sketch out of the sketchbook, it's $100. And if you find me on the stream here, it'll be $100. So, but if you want to get specific commission work done and you have something in mind and it's like your whole family or something like that, yeah, that might take a little extra, especially as you start adding in subjects or different things like that, or if you want an original acrylic piece thing, So the best thing you can do is write me a message and tell me what it is you're looking for, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook. And I usually run that through the filter of the other requests I have, and what date you want it by and all that. And I've got a manager, Daniel Lyles, who manages everything that comes through on Facebook. I get all the messages on Instagram. And then usually I bounce those over to him. He helps me a lot because with the schedule, especially when I was really traveling a lot, it was impossible to keep up with all the different requests and places to go and everything. So I'd sift that through. He could put it on a schedule, find out when I could finish when I'd be in the studio, all that kind of stuff. Pricing, sizes, mediums, and all of that. I'll send you a message. I was looking at maybe something on canvas of my daughter. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, definitely. Shoot me a message on Facebook then. And I see you're on Facebook, so that's why I say that. But there or Instagram's fine. And I'll try to get back with you. Now, if you get Daniel, you can say that you were talking to me on the stream. And, you can mention whatever I said on here. So if you're like, yeah, you talked about doing a sketch and I'd, possibly doing it for this amount or something like that, that's fine. That way he doesn't think you're some random, which he gets every day, and he has to filter through them. Now he'll see, I guess I take that back, he'll see that you're a fan of the page, I believe, because obviously you're getting this, and who knows, maybe he's watching the stream now, so he'll know. But yeah, Josh, no problem, man. I look forward to it, and hopefully we can work something out. If not, no worries, but that would be fun. And now's a good time because I'm getting that question a bit, as you could imagine, right before Christmas. And I've got, my plate is becoming a little bit full. I have got a 15-foot by, I think it's 6 foot. You got to think about that. It's like a hallway wall, canvas being made as we speak for me, along with by Everett, along with a 7 foot by I think 5 foot piece, something like that. So 2 going to Florida, and I start those tomorrow. I'm literally gonna have to use a ladder because one of the styles involves dripping paint on it. So I'm gonna have to go across a ladder or a board, like set up a rig so that I can get to the center of the canvas to paint it. It's that big, and I can't put the painting up this way because everything will drip. And this one has to be a clean drip, which is very different. Anyway, really exciting though. That's right, Battler Queen. Perks are nice. Thanks for following on this channel, and you will continue to get perks and free giveaways like we just did today. So congratulations again. Yeah, those would be the largest. So I previously had done 2 other large ones. Actually, I think the same lady who's ordered this commission got another one that was around 9 feet or something like that. Before that would be Arnold's house. He requested one that was 7 feet tall by like 5. That one was of Conan the Barbarian. So that was kind of like his look that he wanted. It was actually at least 2 pieces. I can't remember if it was 3 now, but I think it was 2 pieces. There's that one and one other one. I think the one with him riding on a motorcycle on T2, I think. Anyway, I could be misspeaking now that I'm all over the map, but good stuff. All right. So what was I about to do? We just talked about this. I got all excited. Alex Trebek was on the table. Christmas scenes, things like that. Let's see. Another thing I got to keep in mind is what I keep selling. I like to, then do a piece that kind of replaces it, so to speak. Clark Griswold. There you go. So, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I'll probably be doing him, actually, because I'm going to do a Christmas-themed month, and it's coming up. It's right around the corner, and, yep, ever seeing also probably Jim Varney, and they'll be Christmas-themed. So, it's hard for me because I'm trying to save some of these fun ones and then announce and put up a list and be like, these are the days I'm planning on working on certain topics or figures or movies. And, from different shows, Grinch and all those throughout all of Christmas. And there'll be a special on those that is only available to get by doing this certain method. But it means you're the only one who's able to get them. Prints and originals. So it looks like that's probably what I'm doing, and he's actually on the list. Him, Jim Varney, of course. Yep, Bing Crosby from White Christmas. A lot of these people. I could do the Bing Crosby right now. That would probably be a good one. Especially with the Santa hat and stuff. Because I have to do about 10 to 13, depending on how we do it, I have to pre-do them, right? Because I want to be able to ship out what I'm doing in time. Oh, let's see. All right, I'll get it drawn in. Yep, Norman Rockwell Santa. Yeah, I'm still looking for suggestions too. I'm gonna do a Star Wars night too. Maybe Yoda with a Santa hat. You got Vader, and Luke, and Leia. Maybe putting up Christmas lights. All kinds of stuff like that I've thought of. And I say that because every Christmas recently, and then when I was a kid, it was full of Star Wars stuff for me. But all right, let's go ahead and start this guy. Insert photo. There we go. Let's mute this other layer. This will be a fun one. Yeah. I think it needs to go in my actual sketchbook, though. My collectible sketchbook, if you will. So, yes, this one. Here's the design. This could be it. Let me see if this erases. It does. That's a clean enough page. Let me... Hey, all right, John. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And check back in for sure. It's pretty close. I gotta keep the text off of it, so when I do... If you guys can keep me in check, I want to keep the text off of, like the chat box, off of the main page, because I do time lapses of them, and if it's like all fallen over here, it's kind of all over the place. So here we go. So bring us some figgy pudding. Who here has actually had figgy pudding? I want to know. And was it good? We won't go until we get some. Like, what rude people. Just kidding. I just imagine this like crowd of angry people. Where's our figgy pudding? All right. Well, congratulations one last time to Valor Queen over on Twitch and Snow over on YouTube and Twitch for winning a free print. And that's the kind of perks you get every now and then for watching the stream. And I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with a Christmas theme tonight. You're getting a sneak peek into something that's going into a collection that will probably be announced about how we're going to handle it in the future here soon. So here we go. Josh, I was never an art fan until about 10 years ago. Went to an art auction while on a cruise. Yep. Romero Burrito pieces. So if looking at galleries, you check stuff out. Yep, that's a big deal. That's actually the exact market that we're involved with, I guess you could say, and moving heavily towards currently. All right, overall. Now with this hat going to the side and all that jazz, I want to keep it small enough to fit here. There we go. I literally, by the way, this pencil is so light, I'm just moving like my body. I'm not moving my wrist. I'm just that loose with it because that's key. I want to keep it that way. So I don't try so hard to create hard lines right away. It's such a temptation. There's those ears. Probably a nose in about there, and a little mouth there. You know, it kind of stinks. Like, I'd love to play some of the classic music right now, but I'm assuming that if I do that, I'll just get banned or whatever, get blocked. And it's not even, I don't know, it's not like I'm trying to steal something from these people. It's like, what in the world? That's what I do. I listen to music when I'm whatever. Can you guys see that okay? Darken it just a touch. I'm still only trying to look at the basic shapes, you know, the cheek shape, you know, and measuring, you know, what's the distance between all these points and all that kind of stuff. Okay, see you ever singing? sure I make this long enough. We're right about there. A little bit lower. I always wanted to be an artist. I started I started my love for art very young. I just love the idea of taking a pencil to paper. I always enjoyed it. Just something that I could hone in on. A lot of things that were personal battles that I could be involved in. Were always awesome to me. Like, for instance, I guess personal things you could push yourself on. I think that's why I enjoyed soccer over basketball. There was a little bit more space in the game and more players. And you still worked as a team. All those things are still all applied. But there was a little bit more time in which you would make moves, for instance. And I don't know. Anyway. So art was something I could focus in on, and singing. You know, it's like, it's up to you. You're the one who does it, so to speak. There we go. bring this up just a touch. That's better. I just tried to throw something away, my gum away, and Dakota was like, "What is that? What is wrong with his ears? Where are his elements to his ears?" Whatever. Ooh. Mm-hmm. There we go. Just getting in some Christmas sketch work done today. Got something planned for December that's going to be coming up. I'm really excited about it. Okay, no problem, Valor Queen. Kill them. Kill them all. Do well in the game. All right. We're getting close to the said inking stage. I think it's really important that these things be true here. Nice little shadow in here. Bring this out a little bit. This in. Yeah. Ooh. Mm-hmm. All right, let's hit this with some gouache. Let's see. Do we get a fresh palette? What happens when I play this? Let's see. It still works. It's just a little. It's just a little crusty. No, low battery. All right, I'm gonna set up, get some gouache, get it on here, and let's go next. Oh yeah, Bing Crosby, wonderful voice, fun memories for so many. Whoops. And let's pick out our colors. Could have swore I just put. Oh, here it is. Yep, palette knife. All right, I already know I'm going to use a bit of white. Let's put that down on the page. And then we're going to use a little bit of this yellow. A little bit of that guy. Probably a little bit of him. Get into that orange. Nice poppy red. A deeper red. And then a transitional color. That's our warm palette. Then we'll grab, just need a little bit in the blue scale. It's like pumpernickel blue. Maybe a little bit of this guy. Something else that could work in the greens just a little bit. And we need some darks. Work with you. And some black down here. I think that's pretty good. Just as an experiment. Grab a little bit of this like fleshy pink. See if that lets me cheat a little bit. All right, cool. I'm gonna take a quick intermission, let the dog out for a second, and I'll paint this and we'll be done. mountains, to the prairies, to the oceans, wine with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruit and plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wine with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, let's paint this guy. Let's give him some love. So I'm thinking we just start, well, let's do a little bit of the warmth first, like I like to do. Let's add in a little Christmas color. Just a touch. Just a touch, nothing too much. Just a little bit. But we gotta refrain from the hat and the teeth. But we'll just put a little bit of something in there. A little bit of this. Over on the side. A little bit over here. Oops. Didn't mean to hit the blue. You know, a little bit of color here and there. Once again, nothing crazy. Because I am actually going to go over this. This is basically like the first watercolor kind of layer, if you will. And we're just going to build on it. So this paper is not made for heavy amounts of water. I have to be very careful. There we go. That's going to be all it can handle up there. I'm going to let that dry. And then I want to get a nice frosty bluish pumpernickel color. I have no idea what it is, but I love it. And I'm going to put this around the hat and whatnot. I think that'll look nice. I can even bring it up into the face, believe it or not. Just not on the ball over there. Not on the white. And maybe even give it a little bit more variation. Be careful, it does a little bit of that. There we go. And then we'll just rub a little bit in there. Clean the brush. Break it up a little bit. There we go. I don't want that heavy drip there. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Let's do a little bit of a pop in the hat, even with the blue spreading around. Let's give it a nice clean edge here. But then I know it's gonna spread here, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I might mind it in here. It's getting lighter. Should be okay. There we go. Well, that looks pretty decent on there. Yeah, I can't really zoom in a whole lot more, can I, right now? Had a couple messages come through, but we are plugging right along. I'm using a little bit of gouache. It's really just a watercolor look. I like this icy blue color, real loose, and put in the initial warm hue. But I need it to dry. Oh, what I do with my blow dryer, my hair dryer. Looks like we're good back there. Let me check and make sure. I might have it. But this will speed things up just a bit. Once, I don't see it. Once the initial layer dries, it will actually allow me to put the rest of the pigment on, and gouache is really good with that. So it's getting close. In other words, if I kept putting on watercolor, it'd probably tear up this page quite a bit if I went really aggressive. But the gouache dries a little bit more like you would see acrylic maybe, or something like that. It leans thicker and more opaque by the time it's dry, which, you know, is very usable and whatnot. But just slight breakup. There we go. But it needs to dry. That first layer needs to dry and harden. It gives you kind of a mask to then paint right on top of. So I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna start using this next size brush up here, and use a little bit of this color. I'm just gonna get right into it. Let me get some music going, and we're gonna go. I think we're good for the next layer. Here we go. I'm trying to go thin to thick, which means I am doing my best to keep things very thin still and slowly building on top of it thicker strokes. The gouache I'm using is called Jelly Gouache, referred to that way by many. Oh, it's still low. Forgot about my battery being low. That'll slow me down. I need to get that plugged in. I hate that right when I get going. Feel a groove on, and there we go. All right, battery pack. Ooh, found an eraser. Should be charging now. We are charging. Hopefully it lasts. See what happens here. Some epic stuff going on in the background. Ooh, totally different feel. I feel like I'm in a speed challenge right now. Move. You got 5 seconds, Joe. Whew. Let's go in with some brighter color. Try to lighten this up just a wee bit. There we go. Such a small spot for all this. Keep it wet. Very small work with this size brush even. Feel pretty comfortable with all that. Ugh. Grabbed way too much jelly gouache on that one. That was a waste. Oh, another epic piece. Just going crazy with the epicness of it all in a world. Yeah, chat got real quiet. Everybody kind of toned down a bit, didn't they? Everybody's doing their thing. Usually happens for a little bit. Oh, hearing my echo. Sorry. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. All right, let's get to the liner brush. Let's do the eyeballs. We got some baby blues in there. Let's mix it in with this. Start bright. You can always go darker. And this gouache is so powerful. It's actually a little bit difficult to get used to because of it. Or it was. Just gotta let that gouache dry, I guess. Around the eyes. While that's doing its thing, I might come in here and just fiddle around a little bit. Clean up this look on the side of the face. Let's see. Need some liner stuff done. Probably it's premature on these eyes. Be careful. Let's lighten this up. Going here and here. A little bit in here. Lighten this one up. You still playing Destiny then? Valor Queen? Oh, hey Jonathan, sorry, over on Facebook. I'm amazed how alive you can make these pictures. Great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want him to live a little bit. Have a little life to him, so to speak. That's a good point. A good observation. I'm going to end up having to let it dry. Weekly raise the power levels. Nice. That was getting way too wild for me. Well, not way too wild for me, but for what I wanted right now. There we go. I need to brighten this up a little bit more, or warm it up to give it that really strong illustration-y feel. You also notice I went from larger brush to smaller brush. What does it need? What does it need? He's actually got a smaller mouth than what I did. Now this still lands about here. But this one lands more like in here. There we go. Now let's get our brighter tones involved. A little bit thicker. We're not letting it get too wet anymore. We're starting to lighten that up. There we go. darker. Some water to spread it. Now you only get a few shots at that edit that I just did. That's why it's important to do well in your original sketch. With gouache anyway. Now if this were oil, you know, I could just keep going and going. Let's rosy this up just a little bit. There we go. Whew, I am trying to make it look like him in every way. This small little palette here. Keep it warm. Keep that palette warm. All right, shadow time. okay. See something else that really is affecting his jawline. I think I need to go ahead and pull this down. And over, let's make sure it's more in the oranges. Mix that in with it. That's better. Chisel that at all? I think we're good. Whew. Gotta let it breathe. Kind of do like a grayer touch on some of this. I don't like it so dark. That one's not bad. A little bit more. Brighten this up. Looking back and forth. What does it need? Needs like a even longer chin, really, to be honest. And smaller teeth up in here. This is impossible right here. I don't even want to do it, but I'm going to do it. Just imply a little bit more with the teeth. And get some white. Just lightly mix it with some blue. And create a little shadows in here. Set that back a little bit. Same thing there. Coming here with that warmth. It's starting to come together though. I can feel it. I can see it. There we go. I'll add in a few of my own colors and thoughts here. Some of my own shading. To do a full-size painting, it depends. I could be using, if I had to do one like this and do like a large watercolor, honestly, it's about the same and sometimes shorter in a lot of cases. Not always, but it's because I'm doing more fine detail work with this than I might have to do, you know, say on a large scale, more abstract piece. So depending on the project, some of my larger pieces go by very quickly. Now, not always. If they do require a lot of detail, you know, like a large oil piece would be very demanding, and that one could quite possibly take quite a bit longer. But I've had some really large pieces take me, you know, a couple hours. And then there's the likenesses of someone like this one. You know, it's giving me a little bit of trouble. Nothing too crazy, but, you know, it's not. I go until I feel like it's starting to until I really capture them. And if I haven't yet, then I know I still have more to do. But sometimes, you know, even within a little caricature, you can catch somebody's essence, if you will, and that's the goal. That's it for a lot of people. I don't know if that helped with your question at all. I hope it did. It was kind of like it varies. But I hope I gave a little bit of explanation that was worth its weight. Let's get a little bit of dark here. Get into that eye. Yeah, it's interesting how a fuller size painting could take less time. I guess I was thinking a larger picture could take even more detail. Yeah, you're right. Like, and sometimes it's not always like that, like I described. But often when I'm working large, what's being asked for or what I am doing is a little more abstract. Not always, but, and in that case, I typically don't take quite as long. Maybe use the blue here to. There we go. Ha. That looks pretty decent. Yeah, I think they're really, they've quite popped off the page, so to speak, as we've used before. I'll even brighten it up a little bit. I'm noticing that from your view and perspective currently, it's a little bit skewed like this because my camera is off to the right, which is a little bit unfortunate, especially with this face. With me looking straight on, I'm seeing it a little bit better, and I think I've actually hit it just how I want to, and cleaned it up a little bit. Kind of found a sweet spot, so to speak, in him looking like himself. But you're seeing a slightly more flattened version of him. So I'll definitely, by the way, I post these, of course, to my Instagram channel, so make sure you look at that, and a good bit of them end up on Facebook as well. So make sure you're following me over there. There we go. I think I'm going to call this quits for a little while, guys. Thank you for stopping on. We had a great time doing our giveaway. So thank you for watching. Don't forget that is a real thing. That does happen on this channel, and I enjoy doing that. It's fun and inspiring, and I hope that I come off as encouraging. If you ever have any questions ever, please don't hesitate, ask me. I love the questions. I was in the mode a little bit here today, really focused in. I think it was because it's a difficult one to capture a face that everybody knows very well, and in some regards that makes it easier, and in others I've noticed it can make it a little more difficult too. But I think we've come to a really good spot. And and I had a bunch of fun doing it. So I'm on every day. Tomorrow I'll be working on, I'll have some cleanup there to do, but that's okay. Tomorrow I'll be working on some of those large commissions that I was talking about. Funny, by the way, was Jonathan, right? Jonathan Schuler. Funny you were asking about that, because I actually have some that came in that are extremely large scale, and they pose other issues that a lot of people wouldn't think of. They're their own kind of bear. And you start looking at this like wall, and trying to gather perspective on that is sometimes harder. in its own way as well. So anyway, I'll be doing that, I believe, tomorrow, and looking forward to it. And I think I might try to get people to kind of join. Thanks, Jonathan. I really do hope you enjoyed yourself. And if you learned something, that's awesome. And if I can ever be of a help in any way, please let me know. I am very willing to take people to the next level, and just understanding even, let alone teaching a little bit. There we go. And with that, I think I'm going to take a break and call it a wrap. Thanks again, everybody, for jumping on. It's been an awesome night. Let's get some sleep. We got Monday coming up tomorrow. Don't let that get you down. You know, jump at it with all your veracity. Go for the day. Seize it. You can do it. We're getting close to Thanksgiving, so remember that we do have a lot to be thankful for. We've got so many things going for us, even amidst a lot of different, uncertainties in our world and nation and all those things. We can always look forward to seeing each other here and other family, obviously, but you're in the Joe Everson family when you come by here. So if you ever have any questions or have any needs, let me know, and we'll just have fun. We'll have fun doing some paintings together, and I absolutely love doing what I do, and I want to spread it. So thanks again, Valor Queen. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, helping me out, doing a little modding when needed and that kind of thing. I know a bunch of all our family kind of had to jump off tonight anyway, so it was a little bit smaller of a stream today, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going to stay consistent. We're going to keep doing this every day and enjoying it. I know a couple people had asked about commission work, and that's really awesome, and I thank you for those people who are interested. That keeps me doing what I do and what I love, so keep that in mind as well. But love you guys, and have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.